Posting content you might regret tomorrow. 1. Damage to reputation. The social media is like the whole world in your palms. So sometimes we feel we are just talking to one person. Maybe we have one person in mind while making that post. Or we just have a particular, we have a particular person that we want to pepper. That's why we are doing that post. But guess what? This post is going viral and it comes back when we least expect it. This has a lot of disadvantages. A lot of homes have been broken because of this same thing. You post something today and then years down the line, let's say maybe when you made that post, you were single and, you were young, a teenager, and, all the adrenaline and all of that rushing in your system. But guess what? Maybe tomorrow you might not be that same person. But because of that post you made, it will come back haunting you. So we just need to be conscious about the posts we make. Point number 2, loss of opportunities. Sometimes we've been praying for a particular opportunity for so long, and then when finally our prayer is answered, that's when our posts come back haunting us. Your post will just emerge from nowhere, a post that at this time you may not be proud of. But who posted it? It was you, and you made it public, so everyone had access to it. So even if you delete it on your page, no, it is still on the internet because the internet never forgets. So we just need to be mindful of the things that we post so that tomorrow we may not start saying it's our village people that are haunting us, Thirdly, emotional distress. In fact, this one is the biggest of them all because you need your mental health to be able to live your life. Sometimes we make some posts, and we just feel we are catching cruise. But before you know it, you get the people, you get everyone talking about it. And I don't know whether sometimes we do it deliberately so that we can get people to talk about it. But when you think about your mental health, because anyone that is seeing that post, they don't really care about you, your mental health, or how you feel. They just air their own opinion. And most of the opinions may be very damaging to your own mental health and your emotions. There are situations where a lot of people, ladies, guys that come online crying that, yes, I made this post, but this was not my intention, blah, 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 But then it's too late because you've already said what you said. You've already made the post. So for the sake of your mental health, you really need to be sure of what you are posting before you make the post. Not just because you want comments, and shares, but also think about your own mental health. It's important. They say your health is your wealth. Number 4, permanent online presence. There's this thing about internet that once you put something out there, it's going to be there for life. Your great-grandchildren are going to see it. So if I'm making this post, do you really want your children's children to know you for that? A lot of us, when growing up, we didn't have these opportunities to do any of those, to put out there any damaging content. But today's generation, you have the opportunity of posting something, and then bear in mind that thing is going to be permanent. This online social media is not a place where you can you pass on the you pass on the streets, people see you, they talk about the way you are dressed, but once you pass, it's gone. No, this one is not like that. This one is going to be permanent, anytime, any day. Even after you might have deleted it, it's not deleted, it's still there. Once you make a post, it has gone. It's permanent, and nothing can erase it from social media, from the internet. So we just need to be sure of what we are doing. What I'm talking about is not telling you what to do or what not to do, but it's just to remind you that, okay, this thing you are posting, hope you are proud of it and you'll be proud of it tomorrow. Because one thing I know for sure is that posting something online is like you are addressing a billion people. But sometimes we look at it that it's just you, me, and my phone that we are, I'm just talking to my phone. But on the contrary, you are talking to a billion people who cares to see. So, whatever you are putting out there, bear in mind that, okay, now, just like you see these artists, they go for shows, and maybe they have a capacity of 1,000 people watching them live there. So they are performing in the presence of 1,000 people. Yours is a billion, So whatever you are doing, know that you are doing it for a billion people. You are in front of a billion people and you are doing this. Have that mindset before you put anything out there, because whether they comment or like or share or not, they've seen it. Some people will see screenshots or however they want to save it. You may not know, because it will not reflect that this is the number of people that have seen it. So either ways, if before you post something on social media, be sure that you actually are proud of what you are posting. Whatever it is that you are posting, be it bad or good, but be sure that you know that, yes, I'm proud of this, and I'll always be proud of what I'm posting. Finally, impact on relationship. So when you post something you are not proud of on social media, first of all, do you think about your family, your parents, your siblings, your family in general, your wife, your kids, or your husband? So if you think about these people, will this your posts make them proud of you? Or you block them before making the post? Even if you block them, their friends will see it and show them. So the impact that all these posts have on our relationship affects everything, because there are cases where just a comment, a lady's comment on a public post on Facebook, made her fiancé call off their wedding. And there are so many, the list is endless, of the negative effect that just normal, what you think it's normal, either normal, what you think is a normal comment on a post on social media, or maybe just a careless post by yourself, be it a picture or a write-up, whatever it is, or sometimes videos. Some people do videos half naked and all of that. These things have impact on your relationship, on our relationship with our loved ones, because people see these things online, and that's how they see you, because they say action speaks louder than voice. It's not what you tell them about yourself that matters anymore, but it's what they are seeing you do. You may think you are in your room doing it, but you've forgotten that you are recording this thing on social media, and the social media is limitless. Your posts can go anywhere, So if you just check yourself that, okay, this appearance of mine, can I go outside my house and walk on the street like this, where there are less than 100 people? The way I'm dressed, can I go out and walk in front of 100 people on my street where there are less than 100 people? And if you are not very sure, then I want to remind you that online, a billion people are watching. So sometimes, in short, most of the times, people around your environment also are watching. So we just need to be mindful of our presence online, because the internet doesn't forget. The internet social media does not forget. Whatever you put out there till the day you die, even after your death, you will still be remembered for your post. So, do you want to be remembered for the kind of post you are making right now? Ask yourself and make a change.